Hi everyone. Good evening, good morning, depending on the different time zones we are in. My name is Ajit Pal Singh Vadhavan. I welcome you all on behalf of my channel Ajit-teaches. Today I will be talking about a very important topic which we are all facing in our day-to-day life, especially the cybersecurity professionals, okay, who wants to make their career into AI security especially. Look, there are many fields of AI security, but I would be focusing only on the cybersecurity part of it. Okay, so please do confirm if you're able to hear me loud and clear. So look, I'm also pretty new, Miss. Yes, I do have 21 years of experience in cybersecurity, but AI is a very emerging field, and AI security is one of the fields of AI security. So I'm also in a process of learning. So whatever I have learned over the period of time, so I just wanted to share with my fellow professionals because there is a lot of, you know, uh, not lot many people are aware of what to do. Everyone wants to make career into AI because AI is, I would say, is inevitable in today's world. Don't think that I'm ranting the same chant which senior management saying AI, AI, AI and all. It's not like that because we all live in a very interconnected world and we cannot be untouched by what is happening around us or surround us. So that's the reason AI is happening big and we all have to upgrade ourselves into AI. So as look, there are many fields of AI available. Okay, so developers can choose AI as per their own experience. Similarly, there are cloud professionals. They can choose it as per their own experience. Like they are data sciences professional, they can choose different fields of AI based on their own requirement. But I am a security professional, so my obvious choice was moving into AI security because security is means transition into AI security from cyber security is pretty I would say a good choice and a obvious choice I would say for me. So that's the reason I moved into AI security. Hope you're able to hear me. Okay, so that's the reason I I have chosen this thing for myself. So look, because I started with look a lot of times when we start, I just wanted to share my journey over here. Sometimes what happens, we all when we want to start something, we all look out for uh, formalized studies and all that. Okay, so what I have done is in New Year 2026, I took a vow that no matter uh, however busy I am, I will be giving 1 hour every day to AI. It's not necessary that I will be reading a book because in AI, not very systematic study materials are available. Like till now, till last 4 5 months, even not many certifications were available in security. So what I did, I took a vow that I would be studying it, or I would be reading it, listening it, whatever comes my way. But I will be giving 1 hour every day. So it's like April coming up. I would say that has bear fruits for me, and at least I have got a visibility of that what to do in it. So again, as I already mentioned, I'm not an expert in AI. It's just like I'm your fellow professional who is also in a process of figuring it out. So I just wanted to share my journey with you. I'm still also figuring it out. I'm also in a process of learning it. So definitely, as I already mentioned, we are talking about AI security. So definitely, you should be having knowledge of security. Okay, so for that, if you have 5+ years of experience, so I would suggest start with CISSP certification. And if you have 1 to 2 years of experience, and want to move into AI security, nothing wrong in that, then my suggestion is first do CompTIA Security Plus, depending on your experience, because one of the most important prerequisite of moving into AI security is cybersecurity. Recently, I have done two certifications, AAISM, which is by Zaka, and AAIA. So my knowledge of cybersecurity had really helped me out there. So cybersecurity knowledge and cybersecurity knowledge is important for everyone. Means if you want to move into AI security, as I already mentioned, if you have 5+ years of experience, go for CSSP first. Okay, and if you have 1 to 2 years of experience and want to transition into AI security, go for CompTIA Security Plus. Why I suggest certification? Because that's the best way of learning the things in a disciplined manner. Okay, so let's start. My name is Ajit. I have around 21 years of experience, 20+ years in corporate, and 21 years in training. So when I say AI security roadmap, okay, so you can easily, lot many times, because cybersecurity is a very, very vast field. Lot many times uh, people struggle with choosing the specialization. And I would say in today's world, with blind eye, you can pick up AI security certification, AI security as your career, because it will have a great demand in the market, very much. Because with AI, the level of security, the level of threats have also increased. So definitely you need people who can help you with that. And again, why if you if you if you start early and figure it out what to do, so you will be among the elite in the market, especially especially AI security, because AI security is so vast. Even people wants to do it, they won't be able to figure it out that what to do, how to do it, and that's the reason I am here helping you also, because I have figured out some things. So AI security is emerging, high demand field, because organizations are adopting AI but lack skilled professional to secure it, because AI has come up with newer and newer threats. If you talk about yesterday only, I was reading something that machine learning can help you in protection against new phishing attack. But at the same time, machine learning can help hackers also in drafting a phishing email, which can easily evade your detection tool. So this domain, and remember, this is not purely technical. It's a combination of AI, cybersecurity practices, and governance framework. So if you already know risk management, compliance, then I would say this is the field for you. So it's a blend of AI plus security plus governance. So you have to first of all, you have to figure it out that which field of AI you want to move into. Just like I am a cybersecurity professional, now I'm working into trainings. So I have chosen the AI security training for me. Similarly, we have governance role in it, we have technical roles in it. So definitely you have to choose. And when I say choose, choose it on the basis of your previous experience. Like if someone is a techie, like one of my friends, he is working in a computer forensics. Forensics will since long. So if for him, the AI threat management, the technical roles will suit him. It's just like there are people who are an auditor. Like I also worked into audit role. I'm still open for audit assignments. So for him, AI audit is a very good field for them. So you have to figure it out which field of AI what you want to move into. Okay. So why AI security matters? Because AI is a data hungry beast. It need access to large amount of a data, which includes your highly sensitive data like financial records, health data, personal information. So when you are giving your personal data, so definitely it is risky, correct? And AI risks are pretty unique in nature. Just I like give you one example of it. Long way back in 2021, someone from Samsung, what he did, he uploaded a code, the proprietary code of Samsung into AI tool to debug that. So you see, the privacy is all gone, correct? Similarly, there was this system called Amazon has a hiring system. So what happened? It they started observing bias for the ladies, for women working professional. So new risks are coming in, and AI is as good as the data you have put into it. So if someone poisons the data, and hackers are in a process of poisoning the data, so new technology, new risk, newer professionals, okay, new fields are available. And these days, most of the decisions, business decision, depends on AI. So that's the reason, AI is very, very important. So who should move to AI security? The SOC analyst, they can easily move because they have already understood threats and detection. Not just need to learn the AI specific attacks like prompt injection. Look, AI, I would suggest every one of you who wants to move into AI security, go to OWASP website. There is a OWASP top 10 LLM threats have been released. Every year it has been there since long, I think. Last year also it has released. So just go and read that. That will give you a very, very good idea about it. So then a GRC people, like I am a audit professional and a GRC professional. For me, yes, AI audit is a good field. But again, as I already mentioned, just with one certification, you cannot become a AI auditor. AI is a very, very vast field. You should be having knowledge of technology. You should be having knowledge of data sciences and data management. Okay, you should be having knowledge of security. So again, as I already mentioned, you should not overwhelm yourself in the beginning. What you should do once you decide, once you decide that I want to move into it, okay, surround yourself with the ecosystem and immerse yourself in the ecosystem of a AI, just like I did. Don't try to go for formal thing in the beginning. Okay, formal things are okay, but sometimes formal study act as an inhibitor. So just do one thing. Okay, give yourself 1 hour to the AI every day. So over the period of time, you will be able to, so your concepts will become clear. Because AI is that field, understand mate, which I'm a good learner, I would say. So AI is that field in which it's no, you can't be a master just by doing one or two course or just like you have done one cert and then you become a master. AI is a cross-functional field like security. It touches practically everything. But I'm not saying go too much into technicality of everything. Start learning the things, and then slowly and slowly you will see uh, you get familiar with all those things. Just like when I started, I was like, I used to face a lot of issues in understanding the differences between machine learning, AI, deep learning. But now, after 3 months, 4 months of studying every day, I find it easy. I can easily figure out the things. And now I'm sitting in front of you, at least discussing those things. Okay. Then develop your GRC auditors. If someone is into audit, GRC role, then definitely this is a good field for them. Then cloud security professionals, they can work with AI environments so that they can focus on securing AI pipelines. Developers can also move into it. Okay. One of the things I would say, if you really want to move into AI, data sciences, I'm not saying go for complete study of data sciences, but I figure it out. There is one book by data management book. I don't. So at least have a knowledge of data management, security, and other things. So key skills required, okay, AI ML basics. It is no need to go into technology part of it. Okay, no need to go into technology part of it, but you should know how the different models work, what are LLMs, what are LLMs, what are small language models, what is deep learning, okay, what are the different models, how that works. Then data governance, as that has come up. I told you AI is a data hungry beast. So without learning data management, it's not possible for you to become an auditor or become a professional. Then from security perspective, learn threat modeling, identify how systems can be attacked, what are the different threat vectors, and how you can protect it. Then definitely in today's world, newer and newer compliances are coming up in order to control AI, because AI can do hell lot of things which you can't even think about. So if you have heard about Cambridge Analytica, AI is not very new. The first AI model, AI, the father of AI, his name was Alan Turing. He come up with the first machine, the Turing machine in 1950. It's just like now it AI has become possible, machine learning has been made possible because the capability power, processing power has become enormous in today's world. So AI is a data hungry beast. Definitely, when people have access to the data, they can manipulate you. Like if you remember, in 2016, there was this company, Cambridge Analytica. So they were using your data to manipulate you, to understand your political inclination, and then manipulating you. So yes, that's the reason compliances are coming up, just like EU AI regulation has come up. Countries around the world, they are coming up with regulations because this can be really a problem. Like Indian government has also, it's not they have come up with any regulation related to AI, but yes, they have made it mandatory that if there is any video which is generated by AI, then you have to mention it that this is generated through AI. So AI threat landscape is really, really changing. Like as I told you earlier days, if I talk about uh, like a phishing email, we were trained that if you come across any phishing email, then just look out for grammar changes and all. But these days, mate, it's people are easily getting the phishing email generated through AI. They are finding out ways to get the wrong thing. I remember Microsoft or someone has come up with some bots. Okay, so people have poisoned that bot, so they started cursing people and starting abusing people. So AI threat landscapes have increased. So like earlier, we never used to think about the data poisoning because AI is as good as a data. AI is heavily dependent on a data for its for taking decisions. So if someone poisons the data, then your data will learn the wrong pattern. So you need to protect your data. People can the attackers can craft inputs to fool the model without changing the model itself. People can get to know about the codes of a model. People can inject the prompts into what is injection attack. Injection attack is when you input malicious data into the system to get the things done. So here people are getting or injecting malicious prompt to get the action done. So you see, it is changing a lot. And I suggest that I earlier also says that if you really want to see, then there is a document, AI Top 10 LLM. Go and read it. It's a beautiful and very nice document. And again, don't go for formalizing. It's good nowadays we have a certifications available, but in certifications also, not many things are covered in detail. So you have to rely on the random things. Okay, certs, your just like I told you, LLM documents. Then here and there you can pick it up. But one thing you should make it sure that be consistent. Be consistent. That is important because even if you're consistent, then even a very soft rope can make a mark on a stone over the period of time. Even one drop of water can create a hole in a stone because of its consistency. So one thing you have to make sure that you should be consistent. So there are different roles available. Again, you should take it on the basis of your experience. Like if you talk about me, like I have around 20 to 21 years of experience. Although now I'm not looking for any role because I'm very pretty happy with my training career, and I would be, if you talk about me, I would be picking up a role related to my training only. So I am studying AI just to help people in their career and in their learning of AI. So yes, you have security analyst role, which focus on identifying modifying threats. So if someone is a SOC analyst, he can easily transition into that role. If someone is do a risk management, so it will be very, very easy for him to, he already know the risk management function. It's just like he had to acclimatize and orient himself with that. Then you have, if someone wants to be a governance specialist, then he can go for it. Then red teamer, that someone is a hardcore techie, then also that is a role for him. Okay, so up to you, you met. Okay, so up to you, simulate. So which one you want to choose. But again, as I told you, there is one saying that if wishes were the horses, the beggars were the first one to ride that. Lot of people wants to make a career into AI security, but not many people will be able to put efforts into it. Because this career, I tell you, you will be very much in demand if you study, if you upgrade yourself accordingly, because not lot many people will be able to do it, because market always work with the concept of demand and supply. So there will be a great demand of the professional because it's a mix of governance, it's a mix of management, everything. So not lot many people will be able to do it, but if you're able to do it, if you want to make your career safe, then definitely mate, go for it. Look, there are, as I already mentioned, there are many ways to learn the things. One of the very easiest way to learn the things is certifications. So earlier, Mr. Fai, because AI has been there since long, but not many certifications were available. So nowadays we have CompTIA Security AI Plus. It has recently been launched in the month of March, if I'm not wrong. This is one of the good certification if someone have 1 to 2 years of experience. Again, don't start with CompTIA Security AI Plus. If you're a fresher, as I already mentioned, 1 to 2 years of experience, start with CompTIA Security. And if you have 5 plus years of experience, then start with CSSP. And these are the certification which are very, very specific to AI. So CompTIA Security AI, it's a vendor neutral certification. It is not tied to any vendor, AWS, Azure. It's a very good one. I started reading it because this is in my bucket list now. I've already purchased a voucher. Maybe within 1 to 2 months, I will be taking it. It's a vendor neutral. This will give you a very good idea and this will help you in how AI works from a security perspective, not deep coding, deep sciences. Look, you don't need to, as a security professional, it's good to know. Definitely, you need to know programming and coding and all that stuff, but you don't need to deep dive into the things. Okay, so this is the one of the certification which has come up. Good one, ideal for professional coming from security plus SOC or general cyber security background. It will not take you deep dive into it, but it's a good one. And again, as I already mentioned, I have already done two. So in books are good, official books are good, but if you rely on book, then definitely you won't be able to become. You will pass certifications, but if you want to be a good professional, then start looking for things along with it. So I myself, when I'm preparing for any cert or any studies, I take help of generative AI. One of the very good feature, there is a Gemini I normally use. I'm having a paid version of ChatGPT, but I also use Gemini, not a paid version. In Gemini, you have a guided learning feature available which can really help you in learning the things in a better manner. So this is a good entry point. Then Izaka is a pioneer in security, in AI security. So Izaka has come up with three certifications. First one is AAIA, which is very focused on your audits. If someone is a CISA or someone is already into audit and governance, then this is one of the certifications one can go for. So it is focused on whether the system is reliable, fair, and compliant. So it looks at governance, control trust. So look, there is a book available, 160-page book. It will give you a fair idea that what AI audit is all about. But my suggestion again, you can't rely on book. You have to deep dive into it, because if you want to make your career, you have to be inquisitive. Okay, you have to have that, inquisitiveness in you, which force you to learn new technologies. And this is best for auditors, the people who are into auditing and wants to move into AI audit. I always say that technical audits are the best one. So AI audit, it will really cement your career and strengthen your position into audit. Then if someone is CSSP or a security professional and wants to move into security management, then this is the, so it not only, uh, it is not from the audit perspective, it is to understand the entire AI life cycle from data collections, finding out threats, what are the different types of threats, and how you can prevent it. It's more technical than AAIA. Okay, this is another good certification. There is another one which I have not mentioned in the slide, which is AAIR, Advanced in Artificial Intelligence Risk Management, so which will be launched in the first week of May or June. That is another certification by Zaka, which is all about your risk management. Okay, so then you have a AIGP, which is there since long. I think this is the oldest one. This is there till 2 years, since 2 years, but this is one of the costliest one, which focus on uh, your governance and all. It is around governance, privacy, and ethical use of AI systems. This is one of the costliest of the certifications which is available as of now. Then you have a ISO 42001. There are two options available: lead auditor and lead implementer, whichever you want to pick it up. But again, as I told you, no need to go for certifications in the beginning. Pick up one if you are having 1 to 2 years, because certifications, I told you, it will help you in studying in the very disciplined manner. So you have a book, you have a target, but when you are studying it, don't study it with the just of passing the examination. You have to study it with the purpose of learning it, because you have to apply this into your knowledge. Correct? Then there are some technical certifications available also, like Microsoft Azure AI Engineer, AWS Machine Learning Specialty, Google Professional. So up to you, whichever you want to. So I have already done two for myself, then Comsure Security AI Plus, and then I will go for some cloud one. But that's not because I am a trainer. So for me, certifications are required, but I am not suggesting every one of you to go for certification. Okay, what I suggest you that how to start a path, how to start your career into AI security. First of all, take a vow that you will be spending at least 1 hour every day into the AI environment. Okay, be it pick up OVAS top 10 LLM. What I do, I tell you, I'm having a yearly subscription of Udemy. Okay, I'm having a yearly subscription of Udemy. There are a lot of videos which are available. Today only I paid 6,000 for a yearly subscription. A lot of courses are freely available. So I go and listen to any one of it. If you remember, there's a movie called Three Idiots of Amir Khan. What? So he used to go into any class and sit. He used to say, every class I get something. So every video I get something. Another method I use, I have I use medium.com. This is another a good medium where you can have very good knowledge about the AI and all that. So if you want to start, certifications are the good thing, but along with certifications, you have to learn the things. So you could go for learn the AI basics. Okay. AI basics, there are videos available, there are books available. I learned AI basic through cert only because AI was a first certification. So I have read that book, and along with the book, I have used ChatGPT and generative AI as generative AI tool, which has really helped me in understanding that. Plus, I listen to a lot of videos. Okay, then do Security AI Plus, a good certification to start with because this is an entry level, and then move to AAISM or AIA depending on your role. And there are another one AIGP. I don't suggest you to go for a lot of certifications, but at least pick up one or two because that will help you in keeping you disciplined and help you in learning the things in a systematic manner. So always remember that look, whenever you start something, this is the thumb rule, where this is very important thing. Whenever you start something, we all face issues in the beginning. Okay, so don't get deterred, don't get demotivated by it. Because I remember in 2018 when I started studying AWS cloud, it was like very tough. I was not able to understand anything. Same is the case with AI also. When I start learning it, I took my first webinar around 7 to 8 months ago. So I used to struggle with deep learning, what is data sciences. But now over the period of time, I have learned about these things and I have cleared two certifications on the basis of that. And very soon I will be starting my own trainings on the basis of it. So when you start something, even if you get a 10% of it, one of my teachers used to say that Even if you used to get a 10% or 2% of something, don't deter, don't demotivate, because next time when you read the thing, it will become to that 2% will become 10%, and over the period of time, it will become 100%. So start, because well begin is already half done. And don't try to start in a formal, means formal, if you can start formal, it's fine. But even if you're not able to start formal, then because AI is a very emerging field, uh, maybe you won't get a lot of form. Just like yesterday only, I talked about that how to progress further. So my friend is good into that. He told me that go into governance and all that, learn responsibly. I said documents. He said no, I'm just reading randomly. So just do one thing, make it a part of your day-to-day life, and trust me, this is one of the fields which can make your career safe. Which can make, because no, you won't be able to find a lot of demand. You won't be able to find a lot of supply in this field, because it is not a field where you just do one or two certification and then you can become an AI expert. You have to have a holistic knowledge of it. So not lot many people will be able to do it, but if you're able to do it, you will be a clear winner. So this is just a gist on the basis of my experience is of my 3 to 4 month journey into AI. So I'm also, as I told you, I'm not an expert. I am just learning, and I just thought of sharing this thing with you. So thank you very much. If any question, Vipin, I have not. I have not heard about it. Guard press. I will have a look at it. Okay, and let you know on the chat. I've not heard about the guard press. I will come back to it on it. Okay, so this is all about my journey, or a small session where I wanted to share it with my fellow. If you like it, then yes. Thank you very much. Any questions, anyone? Hope you like the session. Because why have this session? Because I see a lot of people struggling. So I figured out something, so thought of sharing it with you. So thank you very much. Thank you for joining, mates. Okay, so let's be connected on profile, LinkedIn. Thank you. I will come up with more sessions on AI, not only security, but also on the concepts, on the also on the basis of threats and all. That will be regular from this time. Thank you.